Lawmakers reconvened in anticipation of the passage of the state police bill, but went into closed session.
A very brief closed-door session.
When plenary resumed, the Senate suspended its rules to allow some governors and senior government officials to witness the historic exercise, a move that initially met resistance on the floor. It took an appeal by the president of the Senate for lawmakers to revisit the issue and eventually admit some key dignitaries, including the governors of Ogun, Ondo, and Kaduna states, as well as the chief of staff to the president, Femi Gbajabiamila. The exercise also witnessed an early hitch, as the initial plan to deploy electronic voting was disrupted by technical challenge.
And the need for the constituents to know where you stand on every issue, that is good for us to go into manual voting.
Leading the debate, the Senate leader Okpeyemi Bamidele described the bill as a major response to growing calls for the decentralization of policing powers.
National consensus among stakeholders, including state governments, traditional institutions, civil society organizations, security experts, and notable scholars on the need to decentralize policing, while also preserving national unity and security coordination.
Now the floor is open for debate.
In my senatorial district, we lost over 80 people in Tureta local government to bandits attack. Only 3-4 days ago, in the same local government, we lost some personnel of police that went there on rescue mission to send away bandits. So that is a clear picture of what is happening in most parts of the country. This is needed.
Following the debate, the Senate adopted the bill and immediately proceeded to clause-by-clause consideration, with all 25 clauses approved as transmitted by President Bola Tinubu. Key highlights of the proposed legislation include: it prohibits any governor from directing a state police service to unlawfully target any person, political party, group, or association. It bars the use of police powers for partisan, ethnic, religious, sectional, or personal interest. The bill allows federal government to intervene where there is a breakdown of public order, where a state police service becomes incapable of functioning, abuses of fundamental rights, cases of partisan or electoral intimidation or threat to national security. Such intervention must be authorized in writing by the president, stating the grounds, the territory, functions, and duration of the intervention. But notices must also be sent within 48 hours to the state governor, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, the National Police Council, and the National Assembly.
Well, the next phase for this bill is a harmonization stage between the Senate and the House of Representatives to iron out gray areas as passed by